Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another short news video. This one just to talk about the fact that the next letter from a producer live has finally been given its date and of course its times. These are subject to change though, but the date is set for the 13th of April, which is a Saturday at 4 GMT, 5 BST or 1400 AEST. Of course, you can watch this on Nico Live, YouTube Live, and Twitch. There'll be actual URLs added to this site in the future. Of course, there'll be a link in the description to this, so you can check it out yourself. So they say, what are the show details for this live letter? This includes all of the information that we want to see about patch 7.0, also known as the Dawntrail expansion. There's lots of things on many people's minds, especially the graphical update. During the previous streams at PAX, Yoshi P on stage said that the next letter from a producer live would feature in-game footage. Whether or not they'll be playing in the game, sometimes they do that on the live letters, where they're only, showing that certain things off. They'll give us a sneak peek pretty much of the graphical updates and the way that the textures look in motion in the game. So that's a really cool thing. Hopefully a few bits and pieces as well, and there might be the trailer for Dawntrail, like the actual final release trailer, which is very hype. Of course, we have the story trailer, but there's also a release trailer that will likely happen as well. There's all sorts of bits and pieces. It says also detailing a realm resplendent with Warriors of Light segment, which I believe is something focusing on the players of the game over the last 10 years or so. I'm not really sure whatever else that includes, so that's a little bit of a surprise for me. I didn't expect that to be put here. A realm resplendent with Warriors of Light, probably like a dedicated segment to the past 10 years, something like that, of Final Fantasy XIV, maybe sort of detailing the sort of accomplishments, the downsides, and the time as it's gone by. There was actually a slide at PAX East where Yoshi P was talking about the trials and tribulations and what they've learned over the years. So it's likely they've done that in some form of video segment or something like that. There's also miscellaneous updates, of course, if there's any bits and pieces they have to talk about. This includes merchandise, any new merchandise, any pre-order details, anything they want to say about the pre-order process. I'm sure there's lots of people who are expecting information on what happened to the Australian physical edition pre-orders, things like that. They'll probably address that and many other things as well. But it's going to be an interesting live letter, and I was hoping that we were going to get the date for this and the times at PAX East, but it seems they wanted to have a dedicated site post for this on the Lodestone and talk about it a little bit more. But anyway, I'm just hyped to learn more about Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, it does actually say at the top, the segment of Realms Resplendent with Warriors of Light, in which we showcase some fun Final Fantasy XIV statistics. So yeah, similar to how they showed the rise and the rise and fall of certain things and the growth of the game over the last 10 years. It's essentially probably going to show like not subscriber numbers, but the people who are active subscribers, quote unquote, things like that. Other statistics that will probably blow our minds, like how much time was dedicated to such and such, and how many people did this, and what the most popular jobs were, perhaps. Stuff like that, maybe. It'll be interesting to see what they actually show. Sometimes they're a little bit light on some of the more intricate details and more broad with it. But yeah, I'm down for some statistics for sure, but I'm mostly interested in this live letter, and you will be too, because it will be focusing on obviously Dawntrail, and that is a goldmine of opportunity to witness some of the updates. So I'm very hyped for this one. It will be in Japanese, the audio, so I will do my typical using live translation through the Reddit system for Final Fantasy XIV and other things. I'll make a summary video condensing all of this information as soon as the live letter ends on that actual date on the 13th of April. So, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Link in the description. Tell me what you're most hyped for, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.